Donald Trump was elected 127 days ago, November 5th, 2024. What have we gotten so far? That's the question Republicans really should be asking themselves. I was talking to my husband the other night and saying, what bills have actually been enacted since Trump has become president, the 47th president? And he said, really nothing. The only thing they've actually resolved is the continuing resolution, or the CR, which was massive because it averted a government shutdown, and they had to do it. It was the only bill they actually had to do. So far, Congress, which is right now predominantly run by Republicans, they've got the House and the Senate, have done nothing. They've been slow walking everything. Donald Trump has been in office now over 60 days, like actually sworn in as president. And the only things he's been focusing on is immigration policies. He took care of Israel right away, but he has not put forth any bills, or his cabinet has not put forward anything. Matt Johnson is the weakest leader, in my opinion. I was walking home on a walk and we stopped by a neighbor, and he said the problem with that is the reason why these bills weren't put forward is because government technically cannot have these bills ready to go before the president even is sworn in. And I don't know if that's true. Someone could correct me here that's a constitutionalist and understands how that works. But in my opinion, they should at least be working hard on getting all these bills ready to go so that Trump can sign all of these things into law. He's got executive order after executive order. But what is an executive order? It's only just a temporary, it's like a Band-Aid on a problem, and a Band-Aid will eventually fall off. The minute Trump leaves the White House, these executive orders can return to what they originally were. Like, people can just kick them out. They're just executive orders. They're not passed through Congress as a bill or some new legislation. So while he's trying to do all of these executive orders to show some sort of power move, like, oh, see, I'm trying to fix the problems, it's a temporary fix. Not only that, many of these executive orders are held up in court. A lot of the things that he's trying to do are being held up right now in court. Really, it appears, it's kind of like giving you a visual of, look, see how much things I've gotten done, but nothing is really secretly getting done. What I will give him, and this actually works to the benefit of billionaires and the rich elite, is he's bringing back jobs. He's bringing back manufacturing jobs predominantly, and jobs here in the country, not only for these companies to produce here, but to hire here. But what does that mean? More workers, more worker bee, check into work, get in your car, drive to work every day, do the grind, which is what Americans have done for the past, since the dawn of times. They've worked for the billionaire class. Work, hundreds of hours a week for the billionaires. The incentives are always for the top 1%. Don't ever forget it, or don't ever get it twisted. Both parties work on behalf of the rich. I can't stress that enough. Let me give you an example of the size of TSMC, okay? We were coming home. Look at the size of this. This building, we're going 80-something miles an hour coming down from Flagstaff. And look at the size of this building. Guys, and this isn't to say that the younger generation isn't trying. Josh Hawley actually put forward an introduction of a new law to basically stop insider trading, and it was shut down, voted down by both members. Republicans, Democrats alike said no to this. He put forward this new law, introduced it, and they said no. Let that sink in. They don't want any kind of oversight for their insider trading. Not to mention, we've never seen any of these people push forward term limits. You would think somebody like a Donald Trump, who's anti this government, right? And says it's corrupt, the FBI is corrupt, everything's corrupt, would have said, let's put forward term limits. I just truly don't see what the holdup is and why we haven't had any legislation. What happened to the no taxes on tips? What happened to the income, income tax and all the things that he touted on the campaign trail to help working class Americans? I only see Trump helping the rich right now. I see Israel being taken care of. Strikes, or they have strikes against the you-know-what right here. Read it. I can't say it. Jobs, right? NVIDIA and all these investments, orders to dismantle. These are executive orders. Astronauts return thanks to Elon. It's like the same old billionaire game and rhetoric. I don't know how Americans aren't seeing it. Both the left and right are against the working class. They're not here to help you. Not only that, I see all the people that are being let go from their jobs right now. All of these people losing jobs. The goal is to push you into the private sector to become indebted, indentured slaves to the billionaire class. I don't see these as high-paying jobs. They love to tout that, but a lot of Americans are right at that cusp of where they make just enough to survive and feed their family, but not enough to elevate themselves out of poverty. Now, I don't agree with the way some people protest, destroying public property or scare tactics or things that can harm other people that have nothing to do with your cause. But you know about this, right? What happened here as well. I never thought of Trump to be one to shut down freedom of speech. And the universities are going to cave because they need that government money. They rely on that for their research and for all the work that they do. And it's a really sad day. I was watching Jimmy Dore and it dawned on me, Trump's loyalties is to the billionaire class. No doubt about it. It's to the billionaire class. Now, he has a different perspective on it. He believes that, America first, that I will give him. This is proof, guys, that people can vote for somebody. I can vote for Trump and I could see the good things he's doing and I could see the bad things he's doing. I see no pressure from him to look into the Epstein files, but he's so happy to be able to announce those JFK files. He's been so on cloud 9, being able to say, see, I committed and I said I was going to release those files and I did. But where are the ones that are the most important for the timeline we're living in? Where are the Epstein files? Trump's administration is showing itself to be aligned with a certain group and a certain tribe that I can't say, that you can't say their name. You can't say their name unless you're a big channel and maybe your followers still follow you because they know, they'll go check for your videos. But if you're a smaller channel and you mention this one tribe, you are done for. Don't get it twisted. And that's where they want to keep you. Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But this is truly one person's belief on the internet. And if you don't agree, you don't agree. But they're not working to help you, okay? And Trump is proving that every single day. It's just such a disappointment. Have a great day. Think for yourself.